Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shruti, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel below. This video is going to be really helpful for all of you who are really struggling to get started with reading. And I'll be sharing 5 tips that has really helped me personally and that has accelerated my reading speed. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just get started. So my first tip would be to choose a book that really pique your interest. I mean, you can go to thousands of YouTube videos, you can watch a lot of bookstagrammers talk about videos, and even if you buy those books, there might be a chance that you might not read that book because it's not something that is of your interest. So I would suggest, instead of going for the bestseller or something that someone is raving about, you should actually spend some time to understand what are the books that really interest you and what are the genres that you really like reading about. That also will not happen like suddenly. That also will take some time because you'll have to read a lot of books to understand what really piques your interest. But yeah, choosing the right genre is the key, because if you keep reading something that is not interesting to you, then there's a high chance that you might not end up reading the book. The second tip would be to keep the goal attainable. I've seen this a lot. Like, even I have faced this personally. When I get this urge to, start a book or start reading again, what really happens is I just set a very unattainable goal. Like, for example, I'll just say that, I'll finish this book in a week, or, I have to read 40 pages today. Which, if you think about it practically, if you have a very busy schedule, if you are in college, school, if you're working, it's not attainable, because obviously nobody has all the time in the world to keep reading like a book the entire day, right? So you really have to keep the goal attainable, and you have to start slow. Don't put a lot of pressure on you to read a lot of pages as at once, because it's not going to really help you, because it will be another stressor in your life. You don't want to make reading another stressor in your life. You have to keep it as a pleasure activity or an enjoyable activity, and to do that you really have to keep the goal attainable. You can start with just reading 5 pages a day, and for that matter, I would also suggest that you can just start with 2 pages a day. Because see, the point is, it's not a race. It's not something that we are in a marathon or a race that we really have to finish these many books in these many months or days. It's a very personal activity for me, and if you're someone who can just read 2 pages or 1 page a day, that's also enough. Because if you keep doing that regularly, like, gradually your speed is going to increase. So yeah, that would be tip number 2. Another very underrated tip, I would say, is to visit bookstores. Like, I cannot stress this enough that if you visit a bookstore, even if you are not a reader, you will be kind of inspired and influenced by the books that will be around you and the readers who will be around you, to at least try reading a book. Because whenever you are visiting a bookstore, you must have observed that even if you're not a reader, you might end up picking 1 or 2 books. That's because when you are in that environment, around books, around readers, around people who are talking about books, you feel inspired and you feel like, I also want to start doing it. So it's always a good idea, if you're starting with reading, to visit bookstores more often. Like, you can make it like a weekly habit. Like, every Sunday I'm going to spend like half an hour in a local bookstore. So you can just go there, skim through the bookshelves, and this will also help you to understand what piques your interest. I mean, if you're just roaming around in the bookstore, you will definitely, I'm sure, come across a book that is going to be of interest to you. So another tip which I would like to combine with this bookstore tip is that you should always start with a physical book. In my opinion, it's a highly personal opinion. You can disagree if you want to, but I really feel that if you are just getting into books, you really have to start with physical books. Because what happens with a physical book is that there is less likely chance to get distracted, because obviously if I'm sitting with a book, then that is all I have with me. But if, for example, if you start reading on your phone or your iPad, then there's a high chance that you can go to other websites, or you can just randomly start opening Instagram, YouTube, and you will get distracted even if you get like a small message from anybody. So I would suggest that you should always start with a physical book. And of course, then there is Kindle and all that you can invest in later. But as a beginner, you should start with physical books. And the very And the very idea of holding a book in your hand, flipping through the pages, taking in that book smell, it really does something to your brain, and it really makes you feel really good. Another really important tip that has really helped me is habit stacking. So you must have heard of this term from the very famous book Atomic Habits. So what habit stacking really means is that you have to stack your habits in a way that it's not difficult for you to keep it in the long run. Like for example, if I have an habit of doing my skincare before like going to bed, or if I have an habit of drinking warm milk before I go to bed, and if I want to inculcate another habit into my life, or if I want to introduce another habit into my life, what I will do is I will stack the habit with the pre-existing habit. Like for example, like I would just decide that after I do my skincare, I'll read 5 pages and then go off to sleep. And another thing being, habit formation is a really difficult process, because you will start with it, you will do it continuously for 1 or 2 days, and then there is a high chance that you might fall off that habit. But when you do habit stacking, because the initial habit that you are stacking it with is something that you're already doing it regularly, and you have a habit of doing that, it's more likely that the second habit that you have stacked it with is also going to stick with you. So habit stacking is another very important method that I have used personally to become a reader. The fifth and last tip would be to just enjoy the process. See, book reading is a highly personal experience, and it's not a race, or it's not something that you have to achieve by this time, or it's not something that you have to have a pile of books by the end of the year to show that I have read 50 books this year, I have read 25 books this year. It's not about that at all. At the end, all it boils down to is whatever book, even if one book you are reading in a year, how much value you are getting out of it, how much you enjoyed that book, and how much that book has really helped you. So I would suggest just enjoy the process and don't force it upon you. If for example some days you don't feel like reading, you don't have to force it and be like, no, because I want to become a reader so I have to read every day. There are days that even if you are an avid reader, you might not feel like picking up a book. It has happened to me like multiple times. I will read like 2-3 books in like a few days, and then there will be a very big reading slump, and I am not able to pick up any book like for the next few days. So that's a very normal and natural process. So just embrace it and enjoy the books that you are reading, and don't make it like a task or a to-do list that you have to do. Because see, again, at the end of the day, it's a pleasurable leisure activity that you want to introduce into your life as a thing that takes you away into this fictional world, and really inspires you and brings joy into your life. It should not be like a to-do list or a task that you do just for the sake of it. What I've discovered is this. So this got delivered today only in the morning, so I thought I'll just include this in the video. This is a really helpful reading light that I got from Amazon, and I was planning to get this. So this is a very small light. See, it's so cute, and you can just fold this like this and keep it in your pocket, bag, or anywhere. So what this does is it has like 3 modes: white, yellow, and a medium light. So what this really does is you can just clip this to the top of your book and adjust it accordingly and start reading, so that you don't have any reasons to not read a book. Because I am sure when you start reading, you will have thousands of excuses and reasons. Oh, I didn't get the time, or somebody was in the room who didn't need a light. So just invest in this and make your reading process easier. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you really like this video, please do take a moment and like this video, comment down what you thought about it. Also share if you have any feedback or comments. So yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.